turn it back over to Jana. Here you go.
Father, what a privilege. What a privilege it is to live in a country and live in a place where we can have things like this and where we can be in a community that, Lord, that has a lot of blessing. And so, Father, I pray for each and every person that is in this place today, that lives in this community, and those who are asking to represent us. Father, we pray your hand upon each one of them, and Lord, that you are the one that places people where they need to be. And so, God, I pray that you would do a powerful work in each one of those lives. Lord, I pray you do a powerful work in this community. But God, this would be a community that would be able to honor you in all that we do. Thank you for the privilege of being a part of what you're doing. Thank you for the blessing you've poured on each one of our families and in this community. And may you be honored in all that we do, not only today, but in the days ahead. And it's in Jesus' name we pray. And all the people said amen.
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 All right, Miss Smith. You don't like to be put on spot.
Are here and you made it out. But I would be remiss if I didn't say this, and I'm going to say it before I forget. Initially, I was going to just host something maybe at my house or somewhere around here for Tangee. And so when I told her that, she said, well, no, I really think we should have all of the candidates. And her exact words were, I want the citizens not only to hear my platform, but to hear everybody else's platform. So I was like, okay. And so Tangee's sponsoring it. You know, she's our resident DJ. You know, she brings her equipment with her everywhere she goes, and she's got free water, cold water, snacks, all that good stuff. Yep. But I'm just so excited, so happy to have everybody out here. And just for you folks who don't know, I'm gonna give you a little background about our community. This community is 20 years old. It was built in 2000. I think the first homes, folks actually started moving in 2001. And our family, the Deweys, who live right there, at our last meeting, they got our Old Timers Award because they're the only family that's still here that actually built here, to my knowledge. But I think the Woods, the Carolina Woods, they built here as well. But before this was a community, this was a man-made lake. And I even got the drawings from the city, and it was called Alligator, it wasn't a lake, it was called Alligator Swamp. And so the folks who live in that community behind us, this was their lake. So they thought. But then when the developer decided they wanted to build, they came to see you guys, to the city council, to say, no, they can't take away our lake. But they did. They filled this water full of rock, hence the name Rocky Ridge. So, but anyway, just thought you wanted to know that.
Thank you.
I am going to turn it back over to Tangee, and she's going to call up all of the candidates in whichever order she wants.
Well, before we get started, I would be honored if I asked, no, I'm going to call you to the stage. You going to leave, Miss LaBelle? All right.
I'm not going to talk.
You're not going to talk?
Well, I mean, I don't want to take away from everybody.
What?
I'll say hi.
All right. I just wanted to honor her because Miss Alice has served the community for 4 years, and she will continue to serve for another 4 years. She was unopposed, and she didn't have to be here, but she cared about the community at large. She cared about Helena, so she came. So, Miss Alice, can you just honor and say hello?
I will.
On the spot. See our leadership. Look at her. Now you looking cute, girl. We got to put you on the camera.
You may have been say, give me a microphone.
Can you tell me
But the one thing y'all will not ask me to do is sing, because nobody wants me to sing. I got talent, but not singing, not at all. No, I'm just glad that everybody is out, and I'm here because, like you said, I love Helena. I want to support it in every way we can. We've got some great candidates. You're going to be in good hands, Helena, no matter how the election turns out. And I think we're just blessed to have such qualified people running. I feel very fortunate that I'm going to be able to serve another 4 years. I'm really looking forward to that. And so everyone, tell everyone you know, go vote on Tuesday. Have a voice what goes on in this city. So anyway, and y'all can find me. I'm place 3.
Bravo.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay, good.
All right. So we're going to just keep it in order for the place. And if whatever you want to say to the community, this is our final meet and greet for the candidates. Miss Jana May is here recording live. She's been getting us a lot of coverage, so we really appreciate her. And I've seen some other photographers here that are covering it. So even if people are not here, we have the whole community watching.
That I own a business. I own a gym, and I've owned that gym for 8 years, and nobody helps
Can
me
you share
keep it
it
afloat but me.
my
That
page
that
and
is
WhatsApp
the same. I do the
and
same thing at work that I do for the city. I've been doing that, like I said, for 8 years. I've done that successfully. I've been able to, when we opened our business, I had 2 business partners. I've bought out both business partners. For 6 years, I've owned a business outright. I have grown it. It's 3 times the size that it was 6 years ago. And on top of that, we purchased and acquired the gym that was our competitor across the street a year and a half ago. So I have not only proven myself professionally to be good at these things, I've also done that as your council member currently. I want to continue to work for you. I love what I do. I feel like it is a calling on my life. And I'm very thankful that I've been able to do it. I am asking you guys to vote for me August 25th. That's Tuesday, don't forget. And if you want to know specifics, I feel like at this point, if I tell you about all the ideas that I'm sure we've all heard over and over and over again, I don't want to bore you with those details. But if you go to my Facebook page, Holsey for Helena, I have 8 or 9 videos out on each topic in the city, and you can kind of get an idea of what I've done, what I think about what we're facing, and then solutions to those problems. But anyway, I appreciate your time, and yeah, just vote Holsey for place 1 Tuesday. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Y'all don't know I lost to her the first time I ran, right? So, interesting fact. But you know, this time we got to pray together after that, so I'm cool with it now. So, all right. If you didn't know, now you know. You've seen him at the marketplace, and here he go. Mr. Scot Newman is in the building. I should have gave you an introduction like that, Miss Lee. All right, Scot Newman, place 1.
How's everybody doing? Good. Glad you all come out. Just to introduce myself a little bit, Scot Newman, running for place 1. I have a 11-year-old that's just went into the 6th grade into the middle school. Looking at the middle school, you know, we got trailers out there, we need to do something, right? I've also been married for 12 years to my wife, Jen, working 22 years in the automotive industry. So that's just a little bit. I've helped coach, I've helped assistant coach the Helena Rec. I'm also, as Tangee just said, I am the current director of the Helena Farmers Market, and I have just taken over the new Helena's Buck Creek Festival. So hopefully in October we can have it. Let's see what Miss Ivy does with this mask and see if we can have one. Just a couple of things that I think we need to do as City Council is we need to listen, we need to act, and we need to drive. We need to listen to the residents, we need to listen to the city, and we need to listen to the business holders. Then we need to act. We need to act on what we've heard, and then we need to drive on that. My actions, I've only been here 6 years, and my actions, jumping right into the city, wanting to do for the city, my actions speak louder than words. I'm not much of a talker. I don't do videos. My actions speak. Because I feel if we're not driving to completions what we've heard, then you guys are wondering what's going on. Why isn't something being done? So we need to drive those actions. For example, growth, roads, school, businesses, and there's much more that I know you have on your mind. And I know all of us candidates are open. Every single one of us will talk to you about what we feel and what we think, and then listen to you and incorporate that as well. Growth, I know people are a little worried about growth, but growth is beautiful, all right? If we don't grow, then our children are left behind. And we don't want our children left behind. Just think when the electric technology came in, computers, what would have happened if we didn't go with computers or go with internet? We'd have been all left behind. So that's what we say. We don't want kids left behind. We don't want ourselves left behind. Please look at all the candidates. All of us are wonderful. Vote for someone that will be 100% and more to the city. Someone that will represent Helena every day, 24/7, right? I don't need to get up at 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning and go set up the farmer's market, but I do because I love it. And those are the types of things that we need to keep our city together. Buck Creek Festival, we need things like that. Again, roads, all that stuff that other people are talking about, we need those as well. Being on Helena City Council is a privilege and an honor. The person that should be on there should be respectful to others, work as a team. I'm an advocate of a team player. We're all working for the same goal, and that's to make Helena the beautiful and safest city in Alabama. I can be reached Facebook, phone, email. I'm wide open. Call me, talk to me. Come over here, talk to me right now. Come to the farmer's market, talk to me. Next weekend's our last weekend, though.
Oh.
Until next year. So thank you, Scot Newman, running place 1.
Yay!
Thank you, Scott. All right. Y'all, Scott was flexing. He got tattoos, everything. Yeah, he was flexing. All right, so place 1, you have Miss Lee Hosley and Scot Newman for your decision on August 25th. Now we're going to go to place 2, keeping it in alphabetical order. We have Miss, and I mispronounce her name every single time, so I'm just going to say Miss Gardner is in the building. She was like, no. I said Dominga. She's like, no. It's I said it right? Okay, I deserve a brownie. Somebody get me a brownie. Oh, speaking of food, don't forget we have a food truck up here. They have excellent food. We have ice cream. I think the ice cream guys went around selling ice cream. I don't know where he went to, but okay. Miss Gardner is in the building.
Thank y'all. Thank Tangee for saying my name right for the first time. But I am Dominga Gardner, and I'm running for Helena City Council Place 2. If you don't know me, I'm married, got 2 kids, a senior in high school, a sophomore at Jacksonville State. I do a lot of things. Trustee chair at my church. I manage the finances and facilities there. Also, I am the coach. I got 3 of my girls over here on the track team. So I coach at the middle school and the high school, a volunteer coach there. And I'm on the Helena Athletic Board. So, and I work 8 to 5 like everybody else. So, just to give you a little bit insight about myself, I know we talked about things that we want to see in Helena and what we want. I think the City Council, they're doing a great job. I just want to add to what they're already doing. So, just to give you a little insight about me as a person, I learned a very valuable lesson when I was 14 years old, and I carry this with me always. I'm a big advocate for sports, and I play sports all the time. And this particular time, I was 14 years old at a volleyball game. We were getting our butts beat by another team, and I'm sitting on the bench because I was a freshman on the varsity team, and the coach looked to me and said, hey, who can I put in to fill in the gap? And I was like, man, let me look down the line. I see Jessica down there, Sarah's down there, Tamika's down there. You can put those in. So, of course, we lost the game that day. But as I was walking out, the coach pulled me to the side. She said, hey, Dominga. And I was like, what? And she was like, I'm very disappointed in you. And I was like, wow, I cheered on the team really well while I was sitting on the bench. And she was like, well, you know, when I asked who could fill in the gap, she said, you didn't say your name. And that really stuck with me. So since that day forth, I never say that you can do it without I can. So I'm here today telling you, Helena, that I'm willing to fill in the gap. I'm willing to be that person that advocates for our schools, that advocates for our roads. So that's the type of person I am. I could be a nagging person and get on your nerves until things are done. I'm very persistent. So I just like the, as Scott was saying, completion. I mean, you start a project, I like to complete it. You ask my girls, they start practicing, they get a little lazy at times, but I'm like, hey, we got to get this work in, let's get it going. So I'm very persistent on what I do. But some of the things that I want to do or implement in the city is definitely be that advocate for the youth. Love the youth, and I love working with them. But we have the Helena Teen Council right now, and I want to just add to the Helena Teen Council. I want to get those students that might not quite meet that GPA average, but I want to reach them so that we can get them to that next level. So they might go off to school, but I want them to come back to Helena because they are our future. They're our future leaders. So I want the students to come back to Helena and be our city council members, be our mayor. So those are the type of things that I'm looking at. And of course, advocating for the roads always, because we're like the donut hole inside of a donut. So we're stuck in the middle between Alabaster Pelham and Hoover. So I want us to be able, just to be able to get out of the city. But definitely, and also I want to include the city in all the decisions that we make. I think it's a big part of what we do as a city council member. I think we need to include the city. So being able to have some type of board or allowing some type of forum when we trying to make a major decision in the city to allow the residents to come in and give their opinion. So it's all about getting the community involved and also communicating with the community so they'll know what's going on, and transparency as well. So on Tuesday, August the 25th, get up early in the morning, be proud to go vote at 7 a.m., ends at 7 p.m., but definitely go out and vote. That is your right, and I definitely would love your support. So on Tuesday, vote Dominga Gardner, Helena City Council, place 2. Thank you.
All right. Let me see. Dominga! Hey, I got it right the second time. And I know I need a tip, okay? Tip me, please. All right, so next is Mr. Chris. If you have watched City Council, you might have heard him pray for the people here in Helena. So introducing Chris St. Cleve.
Well, hey everybody, thank you all so much. Again, my name is Chris Van Cleve. I'm running for place 2 for Helena City Council. Some of the things that I have done here, I've led the Helena Beautification Board for the last 8 years. All those hanging baskets you see, all the roses and rosemary and all that other stuff you see planted in the city, our board has done that over the past 8 years. It took a lot of planning, a lot of preparation, and can I just tell you, where are our board members here today? It takes a lot of sweat, doesn't it? Absolutely. We're just not a board that just gets appointed and comes and takes a seat. We get out with shovels and we dig and we plant and we grow this city. We all want to see Helena win, but I'm here today to tell you that we have to not only have the will to win, we have to have the will to prepare to win. We've got to have the will to prepare, to do our homework, to discover what it's really going to take at this point to get 261 and 52 widened, what it's going to take to get a new bridge over the Cahaba River. We've got to do the homework to find out what it's going to take to get rid of all of those portables and expand our school system. I'm telling you here today, I'm willing to do that homework for the city of Helena. After 27 years in the banking industry, specializing in the operations and technology group, we work every single day to make sure that every single penny of our depositors' money is accounted for. And for the city of Helena, I will make sure that our budget is efficient and is executed with excellence, and we've got enough oversight over it to to make sure that it runs like a well-oiled machine. I'm asking for your vote This Tuesday, August 25th, vote Chris Van Cleve, Helena City Council, Place 2. Thank you very much.
Bravo. And he has attended city council meetings for the past
All
7
right.
years
So place 2,
as
you
a
have
resident.
Gardner and Van Cleve for your decision on August the 25th. So place 3 will be Miss LaBelle, Miss Alice. Okay, so she's already in the seat, pretty much. So she's there, she's going to continue to seat. Place 4 is me. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the introduction, everybody. All right, I'm Tangee Edwards, because my name starts with E, so I'm first. So I'm Tangee Edwards, and I'm so excited to be here. I first of all thank God for the opportunity to be in Rocky Ridge and be in Helena. It's a privilege to be here. I cannot say that 1,000 times, a privilege to be here. To sum it up, because I think you guys have heard me talk nonstop for the last 6 weeks, this is what it's about. Community, building people up, building businesses up, building up the city where we don't lose who we are as individuals and as family. I'm a native of Helena, as you guys know. I was born and raised here, so I have seen a lot of transition. And for me, what I hope to do is I hope to be a voice for all communities. I would like to see all communities grow together. I would like to see the revenue equally distributed amongst all communities. I think that we need improvement in different sectors, and we need to look at how we grow collectively. And in addition to that, I'm really about some of the programs for our seniors. I really would like to do programs for our vets. My family comes from a military background and education background, so it may be personal for me, but I know that we have a lot of people that serve in our community, so I think that we need to do better at honoring those people as well. So with long story short, because I can continue to talk, I just want us to think about how we're growing. I want us to think about how we get involved. I want leadership to work together. I want us to be transparent. I want us to communicate. Our city council really do great things here in Helena, and it's a hard job. So what I feel we should do is communicate with the people what's going on so people can be aware of what the city council is doing. And I would like to be that voice to try to communicate. Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you, even though I'm an educated person and I am an experienced leader and I'm a manager and all this, etc., with all these titles, I still don't know it all. So I'm claiming the seat, Miss Laura. When I serve, if I'm appointed, I need the community to continue to be a part. Like, I need you guys to come. If something is dear to your heart in your community that you would like to see addressed, it takes more than one person on the council to move a decision. It takes the community and it takes multiple people to show the interest so that the council really know that, hey, this is something for more than just one person, you know? So I'm going to ask for your support, not only on August the 25th, which is this Tuesday we're coming out to vote, but also in the future. And I just thank you guys for the opportunity to be here today. So I'm your candidate for place 4, Tangee Edwards. Woo-hoo!
Bravo.
That was awesome. Like, do y'all know that girl? All right. So next for place 4, I have worked with her on the board. She's awesome. And she really have a heart for growing the community as well. So I would like to introduce Miss Laura Joseph. Laura Joseph. No, you cute. There we go.
Thank you, ma'am. The heel is on.
Hi everybody, my name's Laura Joseph. I'm your incumbent for the Helena City Council, place 4. This would be my first term, and I have really and truly enjoyed serving the city. I'm going to get a little bit away from the speaker because it's kind of weird. But one thing that I have really tried to keep in mind over the past 4 years, and what I'm kind of really all about, is finding creative solutions. I have been in marketing for about 20 some odd years. I won't say how many, but I grew up in a community in Decatur that was very focused on cultural arts, and I would like to bring part of that here to the city of Helena. Part of that would be moving our police force into the existing library building,
Smoke.
and breaking ground on a new library building, and hopefully at a later time a performing arts center or gallery or anything that would go along with that. Also incorporating maker spaces and rentable workspaces to support our home-based businesses. And a recent initiative was the establishment of the Helena Hot Board. At our last council meeting, the entertainment district in Old Town was passed, and the Hot Board is the group that is going to help support that effort. It's kind of a combination between a development board and an arts council, and its main function is a placemaking initiative to make Old Town cool, to make it a destination, so that not just people who live in Helena want to go there on the weekends, but we also draw from surrounding communities as well. Over the past 4 years, I am very excited and proud to say that I have done a lot of leadership training as well. I was a member of the Leadership Shelby class of 2018, and just recently I have completed all of the core requirements to be a certified municipal official from the Alabama League of Municipalities. So all I have now are electives.
Yay.
That was kind of a big deal. A lot of the training had to do with zoning, duties and powers, even the parliamentary process. But I feel like it's made me a better council person. It's given me the tools that I need to serve you guys more effectively. And I wanted to let you know that I would like to continue those personal and professional development opportunities if I am reelected to Helena City Council Place 4. If you have any questions or want to learn more about me, my website is electlaurajoseph.com. And I'm over here. I'm more than happy to talk to anybody who has questions. And you can call me, send me an email or whatever. If I can help you in any way, I'll be glad to do so. I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. Polls are open 7 to 7. And thank you so much for coming out tonight and re-elect Laura Joseph to Helena City Council, Place 4.
Yay, bravo.
Miss Joseph, see, we can come together, and that's what leadership has to do, is come together, be on one accord, right, for the betterment of the city. I'm down. All right, so Place 4, you have an option. You can choose Tangee Edwards on the 25th, or you can choose Miss Laura Joseph. My whole objective for you to get to know everybody and make a smart, informed decision.
Amen.
All right. And you can vote for me, but you can get to know Laura too. She's good people. So I recommend, I endorse you. So you got my endorsement? Okay, so now we got Place 5. Place 5 is Huey Woodman. He was unopposed, so Huey would be serving, and he's not President Day, but Huey Woodman be Place 5, okay? So now let's get down to the big folks. I thought Chris had gave a presidential speech up here. He was so articulate on the microphone, but we have the really big candidates coming now. The big high-paying dollar with the limos and the... yeah, we're going to get there, right? We're going to get there in Helena, right?
Lost tangent.
So we have 2 candidates in order. He needs no introduction. He is the one and only. You have seen the signs across all of America, I'm sure, because they're so big. His name is Mr. Brian Puckett, and he is here in Helena, Alabama. Y'all welcome Mr. Brian Puckett. Woo-hoo! I know, right?
Tangee is such an amazing hype person, isn't she? Come on, give Tangee your hand.
Bravo.
Well, I'm not going to sit up here or stand up here and talk a long time. I've done that for the past 2 months. Ultimately, at the end of the day, my heart, my soul, and my passion is Helena. For the past 15 years that I've lived here, I've given myself back to this community in various forms. Whether it be the beautification board, being the vice chairman, whether it be over a soccer coach, whether it be sitting at Helena City Council Place 2. I've given myself back to the community, and I'm looking to continue doing that as being your next mayor, to be able to take Helena into the future. Not necessarily a future that is going to take us to like the bigger cities around us, but give us the amenities that we need as a community, but also have that small town community feel. So I ask you for your vote next Tuesday, August 25th, from 7 to 7. I feel like a broken record, Tangee. Everybody's saying August 25th. Everybody gets to vote on that same day.
Don't
It's
forget.
amazing. So make sure you come out next Tuesday, August 25th, the Helena Sports Complex. So if anybody is watching this online, that it lives over on South Shades Crest in those neighborhoods of Helena, you do not vote at your normal polling place. You vote at the sports complex. Make sure you go there to vote as well. So thank you so much for your time today.
Bravo.
Drop the mic, right? I'm telling you, this is a record because I have never heard Brian, 1 minute and 28 seconds. Have you? I'm telling you, he has a feel. All right, so Brian Puckett. Now, you haven't seen him on Bad Boys and you didn't see him on First 48, but he is our one and only Scott Summerlin. Woo-hoo!
Good evening, everybody. My name is Scot Newman, running for mayor of Helena. My family and I have lived here since 2001. We've raised our kids here. My grandson lives here now. And like Brian, I'm not going to stand up here and rehash everything we talked about for almost 2 months now. I love the city of Helena. I never want to leave here. When I retired from my job in law enforcement last November, the yearn to get back into community service was very strong. So I took on this endeavor of trying to serve the city of Helena. And we're going to get things done for Helena. And we want to better the quality of life for all of our citizens and make this a city that everybody just loves to live in, and that people want to move to, and just keep it moving forward. And like Lee said, leave it better than we found it. So with that, on August 25th, I would ask for your vote as mayor of Helena. Thank you.
Bravo. Bravo.
Bad boy. I'm just playing. I've been waiting to do that joke for forever. All right. Are there any questions or any concerns for the public that you would like to ask? I know someone asked the question about, can I vote for every single candidate? Yes, you can vote for every single place, but in that you have to choose one of the candidates that is being opposed. And we are at large, so that means that when you go to the poll, you can vote for place 1. You can vote for place 2. You can vote for place 4, and you can vote for mayor. So you can cast 4 votes on Tuesday. Is there anything else that you would like to address or ask for clarity for anyone? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay. So, at this point, we're pretty good on time. It's 7:23. We're going to ask the candidates to please let's get a unity picture. The whole purpose of this event, for everybody to know, was for us to stand as a united front, as the leaders of city in Helena, to say we want everyone to come out and vote. Everyone to come out and vote. We have less than 10% of people that come out and vote Helena, and we're going to change that this election. We're going to have, how many? 90%, 80% people come out?
100.
100%. Okay, Ms. Jana may say 100. All right. But other than that, we want to thank you guys for your time. We're going to play some music. The food truck is still here. And if we have less than 30 minutes. So if you would like to talk to any candidates, get to know them. If you have not met them, this is your opportunity. Thank you, guys. Oh.
I want to dance. A dance, man. What you call it?
You want to dance?
No, I don't want to dance. I want to, what you call it?
You want a line dance?
Yeah, line dance.
Oh, Lord.
So Miss DJ.
You want to play a line dance? Okay. You ready, Miss Jen? What's her name? We'll get her on the line dance. Y'all ready? All right. So I'll find you something. But everybody, thank you for coming and just fellowship and get to know all the people. Thank you.
said, oh, I'm walking down the street. Now you see what I'm talking about. I represent for the dirty South. Where we're known for swinging out. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, our municipal candidates like to hustle. I was having a hard time keeping up with them. So, give us a wave, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa. Sorry. I was trying to keep up with them, running around them. Anyway, y'all get out and vote on August 25th. And like I said, even South Shades Crest, you don't go to your usual voting place. Come to the Helena Sports Complex. And I'm going to give everybody a wake-up call starting at 6 a.m. on August 25th. Get y'all up and get y'all to the voting booth. Anyway, I'm going to go catch my breath. Bye, y'all. Oh, before I go, be safe, be healthy, and be unusual. Bye, y'all.